All set? Cool. Guys, welcome to this video. I'm going to give you a lot of gems. Actually, I'm going to give you the same amount of gems that I would give to my students without the transcriptions. It is totally up to you to go get those transcriptions. I'm going to be honest with you. But you can still learn from this video. Again, when I grew up, and a lot of us grew up, we played the music for what it was, and we didn't really have transcriptions. We didn't really have other things in our arsenal to use, but essentially what we had was slowing the videos down. That's all we had. And so I didn't know how to read music until I got up into high school. And so that's what we used. So this should be able to help you. This video is going to be amazing. This is going to be syncopating a chop in order to make it sound like a better chop. Essentially, a lot of people think that when you play chops, you have to play a bunch of different things at one time, and that's what makes you sound good. But remember, we like patterns. So the basis of how we chop is, if I'm going to play something, essentially, if I want to bring it back down and actually appease the audience, I'll repeat something over and over again. You'll hear this. You've been hearing this for decades. You've been hearing this a lot of times in drummer solos. Check out any drummer solo if you think I'm lying. And then we repeat the same thing over and over to get a reaction, right? I'll give you an example. Something like this. So. I'm telling you, is at the time where you start playing the same thing over and over where the crowd is like, whoa, 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 because our brains love patterns. In any stance of life, our brains love patterns, and music is no exclusion. So what I'm going to teach you today is how to syncopate a chop. And I'm going to use one chop as an example, but how to syncopate a chop to then capture the audience. You can use this in an ending setting, right? Or you can use this in the chopping setting. So the chop we're going to focus on is this. Somebody in the comments, I'm going to give you guys some homework. You tell me what this is called. Single stroke roll, six stroke roll, paradiddle, paradiddle. Tell me what this is in the comments, okay? But what we're going to do is add a kick to restart that. Now, the focus is going to be doing that on the cymbals, doing that around the kit, right? But that first hit, or that third hit, I'm sorry, that's going to be on the cymbal. So, like so. Right? But if you want to bring that around the kit, right? And even more so in extreme examples, bringing that around the kit on the higher cymbals or the trashier or the bigger cymbals, right? Right? If you want to end on the snare, even better. So, example. And if you end on the snare, it adds that little ghost note feel to it, make it sound even a little better. Right, now let's hear that elsewhere. Now here comes the meat and potatoes of the actual video, okay? So this is what I want you to focus on. This, depending on your skill level, is something that you can focus on long term, or you can focus on short term. This is going to be an extreme go-to for you because this is what it sounds like fast, and I'm going to show you the meat and potatoes, syncopating it over and over, and it just sounds like you're doing something else. But again, it's a pattern. So let's hear it. 1, 2, 3. All right. And so on and so forth. I'm just experimenting. It's the same brain exercise, same thing. Meat and potatoes time. All right. Syncopating that means you're just going to do this in reverse. I'm very excited to teach you this. This is going to change your career. You're just doing that in reverse. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. But now you double and restart it. Pay attention. So count that out. 2, 3, 4. And I promise you, listen, all that extra stuff, it's what I like to call spaghetti, but if you don't bring it back to something like that, dude, you're gonna lose the crowd. It sounds great, but you're gonna lose the crowd. Here we go. Here is a prime example of how to do that, right? So. Right? Now, if you listen, how many times did I do it? So let's keep doing it so you get the gist of it, okay? 1, 2, 3. Now, in 4/4. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you want to make it a extreme pattern, do it over and over, just repeat every other, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. And just repeat that over. All right, guys, practice this over and over. I really hope this helps. If you need more of a breakdown, man, it pays to be a member. You get a part of my time. I'm just saying. I say that as humbly as I can. I would have loved to have the opportunity while I was younger to just talk to somebody, talk to my actual instructor outside of just the hour of, hey, such and such. Oh yeah, what'd you say, kid? Yeah, I didn't have that. But if you need to. Get yourself a membership, man. You got any questions? You got anything that you want me to teach you? I can teach you, and we will talk on the next one.